Hey guys, Viggoman here and welcome back to another episode from Lunden. In today's episode we are focusing on the farms and surrounding areas of the town itself. This includes we are building 2 farmhouses and surrounding buildings surrounding the farmhouses and a lot of field. In addition, we're just tying stuff up. We're adding some walls, some minor details here and there, some stables, some small buildings, and we're also doing the ground inside the river here, so kind of making the color scheme work a little bit better. And before we move on with the video, I kindly want to ask you to hit that like button if you enjoy my content. I really do appreciate it, and it really is the best way of showing support to what I do and telling the YouTube algorithm that this stuff is pretty alright and maybe they should promote it to more people. As mentioned, and as you can see in the timelapse right now, we are mainly focusing on the surrounding bits for the town here. But in the next episode, we are gonna start a massive project. We're gonna start the castle of this place. I'm looking forward to it. I've been excited for building a castle for ages now, so I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you guys are inspired and ready as well. If you have any ideas for what to do with the castle, like inspirational pictures and stuff to include, make sure you let me know in the comments or in my Discord. And together, I'm sure the castle will be epic. And with all of that being said, let's switch to camera mode so we can take a look at this in first person. Would you look at the massive difference this makes? Just having these fields surrounding the place really makes it come alive, and I'm so happy with the way this turned out. Building farms like this is definitely one of the biggest problems in Minecraft, especially when you're doing Conquest Reforged and you want to do everything layered. Can I show you that? I think... yeah, you can see we're using layers like this, and building the farms on top of the layers is really tedious. It's really actually painful. It's painful to do, but it just looks amazing. So what I've done is that some of the fields are fully layered and some fields are not. We just have to live with it. I just simply didn't have the time to do that for all of them. And some of them are like semi-layered, like this one here. You can see that we have like a slab, just to kind of get a little bit of a transition, and some I've just completely not given anything to it. So here we have fully layered. As you can see, this looks beautiful, like some kind of lavender or something. And then over here we have one that is simply not given any layers at all, but from afar it looks amazing, and you can't really tell from the air like this. Mainly it's just kind of when you're walking along the paths here, I've been trying to add a little extra detail, and especially close to the village. So when we're all the way over, let me show you here. Over here you can see that we have more layers, and it just kind of gives it a little bit of extra oomph as you're getting closer to the village here. Other things I've been doing is I've added these paths around here, and this path here will eventually lead all the way down to here, which is going to be the capital of Meria, which is the kingdom we're building in here. So on this little hill here we're going to build a massive capital. It's going to look amazing. I'm so excited for that one. And kind of just adding some paths around this place here as well, and those are of course layered, most of them, and detailing surrounding the river here. We've been adding, let me show you over here, like this reeds growing alongside here. That looks really cool. And yeah, also done the ground inside here, the river bed. So all of that stuff just kind of brings it alive. So that's kind of it for the fields and stuff. It's not really too much to show you in detail there. But what I want to show you is the other things we have been doing, which is over here where we have added a little bit of a back alley thing. So behind the bakery here, added a little stable thing for some horses. Here's a cart. Maybe they're bringing flour, or maybe they're bringing the baked goods up to the castle or something from here. And then there's a big trough or a tub to wash yourself in here in the back. And then there's a little ramp taking you down to the beach here. So basically, if you haven't noticed yet, the entire city or town, I guess, is kind of built up a little bit, and that is because of the tides. I mentioned this in the first video, so I just kind of want to do that here, and then we have this little ramp taking you down here. So possibly sometimes the water will be all the way up to here, and sometimes it's lower like this. I've been also adding a little bit of a stream here, so there's kind of coming water from the hill here to the water. Just adding a little bit of extra details, you know. But once you start placing the layers, it's kind of hard to stop, even though it's painful, alright? So yeah, I really like this place here. This will be further developed as we go, but there's just so much stuff we need to do. So yeah, this will be further developed eventually. Behind here, we have a little enclosure for some pigs. So this is behind the butcher, which is this building here, the white building, and the brown add-on here. And behind here we're gonna have some pigs they can slaughter and make beautiful hot dogs from. So that is kind of it from here, I think. Added a couple of these massive trees. They add a lot to the place. And some minor trees here alongside the fields. And I think we're gonna go on and add more of that. But that's just kind of stuff you have to take as you go, I think. But let's now check out some of the farmhouses, shall we? So this is the first one. It's pretty close to the village here. I love the way it looks. It's pretty massive. It has this wonderful, not stable, but I guess you could call it a barn. Yeah, like a barn, where we have hay and some, yeah, stuff, tools, and all that kind of stuff being stored. What I really like about this building here is that we have this storage section, which is kind of separated from the house or the living quarters. So yeah, this is the living quarters in here, and then we have this storage facility here. And then we can go around here and into the living quarters. So here we have a massive kitchen with an oven here. We have storage, like a little pantry in the back. And then, yeah, love this little shelving unit in the middle here. This kind of divides the room a little bit and looks awesome. And then up here, we have all sorts of stuff for living. You know, we have bedrooms, sitting areas, we have a tub, and also a little balcony, which is looking pretty cool. And then if we go back here and out here, we have a little, yeah, bathroom. It's not really bathroom, I guess that's wrong. The toilet, I guess, would be the proper word. And then we can go further up where we have, here we have a small apartment for, what do we call it, servants or helpers at the farm. So they're kind of individual people that are living here, helping with the farm, but are not part of the family. And then on this side there is beds for some of the kids. So there's 4 kids in here, which is pretty neat. And then in the back here we have the last farmhouse built today, and we have a little barn here next to it as well, which is stocked up with a cart here, some hay which is being dried, and all that sort of stuff. And as well here we have this storage unit which is built below the building. It's kind of separated, but it's inside the main building here, where we have tools, we have some food and stuff being stored as well. And then all the way in the back here we also have a little tool storage, like a tool shed or something. So that's pretty nice. Out here back again we can yeah, we have a little bit of stuff happening. We have some clothes drying and a wonderful little tree here. And then we can go inside here. Oh, hello. Here we have the kitchen with all its stuff, you know, to make a wonderful dinner. And then upstairs we have the bedrooms. So here we have the master bedroom, which is not really too much to brag about, but it works. Nothing too fancy, but you know. And then over here we have the kids' bedroom, and again there's 4 kids in here, and then a little sitting area for them, I guess. And then we have a little ladder here you could put up if you want to go up here and store some stuff all the way up. And that's it for today's episode, guys. It's a little tricky making the videos interesting when all you're doing is farms, but I hope you guys liked it anyway, and if so, make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and all that stuff. And I will see all of you guys later. It's been Viggoman, and I'm out.